Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3 and Black Ice version 10.52 and the UK campaign. And if you aren't already, please feel free to subscribe. We are rocking and rolling on the UK campaign, and we have, or I, not we, I mean, I guess it's we. You watch it, I do it, but whatever. We are in the middle of, well, I've sent our fleet out. I've brought the majority of our units back from our Portuguese adventure. We've still got a few units down here that I haven't been able to grab yet, but the majority of them have come back home, and I'm getting ready to send out all of these additional units here to fill out a bunch of garrisons, militia, and colonial troops across the Empire. Now, the main thing that we need to do is get our officer ratio up, because it's quite low at the moment, so we're going to need to definitely work on that pretty urgently. And navy-wise, we've got our navy fully laid out, as you can tell from my order of battle command thing here. And we've set up a naval cordon. Now, the key thing that we're going to look to do at the start of the war is neutralize the German fleet pretty rapidly. Now, they've got 7 units based out of here. And as I say, the key thing is going to be to try to neutralize their fleet as quickly as we can. And we've got some scouting groups with which to, attempt to do that pretty urgently. And we do have some more home fleet elements in reserve. Another 30 or so ships, plus all of these units that we've already got out, including a couple of carrier forces that we're using to screen around Norway. Now, the German AI generally will take its naval assets like this, up past the coast and then around. They don't often try the channel, but, we have got blockers in the channel. And out of Cardiff, we do have, if any do break through, some units with which to begin that advance. Now, our Air Force is also in pretty good nick, and I've arranged it all accordingly. So yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to go. The key thing, as I say, is that we need to neutralize their fleet as quick as we can. So, I'm expecting to be at war pretty damn soon. So we'll put it on speed 4, and we're just waiting for Danziger War to trigger. Now, there we go, we've got a decent look, so they've got 2 there. So that's what we've got to look out for, everyone. 93, submarines of a variety of different types. We need to take them out urgently. So that's going to be the game plan, at least. Capital ships development. And I don't see a war declaration yet, which is interesting. The AI hasn't done it. Chance. And we've still got everyone drifting towards the Allies in one fairly concerted push. We are... I think we're targeting everyone that we need to. Canada. Yes. It's just Australia that's been giving us a hard time. I wonder how far off... Yeah, they're still drifting towards the Axis. It's crazy. Well, if we need to puppet them, I will do it. Okay, there's Danziger War. And we've got some immediate people that we can grab in, so... let's invite them in. So, Canada, South Africa. Neutrality. Fair enough. And then Australia, New Zealand. Okay, and then we've got the event to send help to France. So, that's something that we're going to want to do pretty urgently. British Expeditionary Forces, following So you can choose to send a BEF. You need to send at least 5 divisions to any northern French port, from Brest to Dunkirk before the fall of Paris. We'll suffer heavy descent. So yeah, we will definitely do that. And we've now got a whole variety of laws and things to choose from. So I don't think we want to come off open society. And I don't think we need additional manpower. I think we're probably fine on that front. We can go to heavy industry though, which is good. And do we want censored press? Yeah, that lowers our revolt risk a little bit, which helps with some of our colonies. That's fine with me. And synthetic plant, I don't think we want that. We can buy everything we need on the global market. And stockpile of supplies will be exhausted after a certain length of time. So fur. Right, there comes South Africa. Okay, and then artillery flexibility. Yeah, and if I've got to, you know, manually deal with Australia to get them in, then I will do that, because... yeah, they've only got coastal provinces. What's their national unity looking like? Only 75%, so... but they have got a lot of victory provinces, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they've got a load. Fucking pain in the ass, isn't it? Okay, so what's their major ones? So Sydney's worth 3. Yeah, Canberra, Adelaide. Yeah, it'll take quite the diversion of forces, to be honest. But hopefully there'll be like an event that will drag them in. And as I say, we're looking for... I think I just saw it. Yeah, so we've gone from 93 to 33. So the question is, when do we intercept them? So expand an airbase. I'm not going to bother at the moment. Right, I've just seen our first catch of the day. So heavy cruiser versus a light cruiser and a destroyer. We should, in theory, handle that battle quite frantically. And yeah, it looks like we've sunk a destroyer. And heavily damaged another unit. Okay. We need to feed everyone in. And provide naval strike support. That's what we want to see. So that sort of thing is what we're looking for. We're looking for a, you know, a pretty bog standard, you know, patrol mission. You know, with support. Now we can afford to lose some destroyers and things. There we go. They tried to break the blockade, but they lost out. Right, grass prey. Now that's not the battle we want. So let's make sure that gets reinforced. Whoa, 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 whoa. Frisian coast. Frisian coast. No. Bring in the Nelson. Make sure that the air power gets going. National Service Act, so yes, gains a little bit of manpower, loses a bit of IC, but hey, nothing wrong with a little bit of extra manpower. Hegel and Blight. Right, let's turn that around. Just keep them bottled in. Single. So we're losing a few ships here by the looks of it. But let's dogpile in. Wow. Now that's what you want to see. That sort of kill-death ratio for destroyers to submarines is very good. What I'm worried about is, yeah, that. Wow. Okay. So that was a painful one. Doesn't look like we lost any major assets, though a couple of our scouting groups took a bit of a hammering. Let's actually pull back a little bit. Because that's substantial damage already. But I don't want to get dragged into a battle like right by their coastline. We want to try and avoid that a little bit because that's the sort of thing that causes problems. So you're falling back, you're rebasing, you're patrol searching back that way, you're rebasing. Yeah, you guys, let's get you on a patrol mission slightly further north as well. And then the Nelson's group, where we took a little bit of a hammering, it must be said, but you know, we've got very strong destroyers. Let's get everyone out. And let's start, you know, that cordon, but just move it back a little bit. Okay, so New Zealand wants some Spitfires. We say sure. And let's get divisional command structure in place. Very good. And I think we will postpone some mine investment. Let's, because we're lacking a little bit in money. Okay, and then we can keep the bombing mission going. So 24, 5, and 18. So I think, you know, compared to where they started at, we've obviously done a pretty good job of, like, a bit of basic... Let's actually get you rerouted north, because I don't want to see battles in places that are... So the Scharnhorst, for example, down here, that is not good. That's not what we want breaking into the Atlantic. So we've got this group under the hood as a reserve group, and I think we're going to send you back to pick up some additional ships from over here, because we've got some reserves based out of Liverpool. So Liverpool's where I'm basing all of my reserve assets, and as you can see, we've got about 47 ships for that purpose. So let's sink some more there. So this here, if we can identify them, where are you? Come here, you. Give them a good bombing. Let's identify that unit. We don't want them to... Oh, wait. There we go. Did you see that? So, 3 battle cruisers versus a battleship. With destroyer support. Let's go, baby. Come on, Hood. That's what we want. Right, so that can't all be Germans, I don't think. Come here, you. Come on. Don't let them escape. There we go. I want to see the Scharnhorst at the bottom of the sea. Right, off they go. They're heading north. I think they're heading north. Looks like they are heading north. Possibly they're heading north, or maybe they were heading... Ah, they might have actually been heading west. Or east, I should say. Right, so... Ooh. So the French destroyers are getting involved as well. Okay, Scharnhorst made it back to port, which isn't great. Now, what I am going to do as well is we are going to start a bit of a strategic bombing campaign, which isn't something I usually do. But what we're going to do is we are going to do logistical bombing in both of these provinces. We're going to go night only, we're going to go passive, and we're going to not do it continuous, we're going to do it for 1 month, and it's going to be a night bombing campaign only. Because I want to see what sort of impact it has. And then we're also going to target Stuttgart Well, no, we're going to target, yeah, a couple of their, like, resource areas. Let's go night, we'll go passive, and we won't make it continuous, we'll just do 1 month. Okay, 36 level techs are getting done, these are 40, so we can come off on those. Okay, and yeah, destroyers, techs, that was it, capital. So, cruiser, yeah, we've got some 39 level search radar ones to get, some capital search radars to get. And then, yeah, we are doing some electronic techs to try and improve our fighting efficiency. And we've got a little bit more to put into ratio, into officers. And then I think we'll bring... That was a pretty decent attack. Not great, but... Right, let's see. So yeah, that's, you know, that's had a minor impact. We're taking out the anti-air first a little bit. Bit of infrastructure. Actually, did I do the right one? I might not have even done the right one. Strategic bombing. Ugh, duh. Right, come off that, please. Not logistics. Right, you two. Strategic bombing. There and there. Go night, go passive. Do it for 1 month. Battle from Dora Bank. Now the French are, you know, going ham by the looks of it. They're attacking them directly, which is interesting. I'm happy for them to take the majority of the beating here. Oh, I've forgotten about Poland. Well, I'm afraid for any of my Polish viewers out there, I won't be sending units to defend Poland. It's a bit of a lost cause, and they will just die, which is a shame, but sadly I don't have any other choice. And I don't need any air wing. 1940. Let's get tank radio communications going. And so far we're sinking their units and they're not really getting ours. We've got 8 units there. Right, they're out at sea again now. So let's take you and you. And then let's take, you know, the Hoods group that's had a day to just replenish a little bit. And yeah, there we go, that's what we want to see. Something like that. Not really getting them though, which is a pain. And I don't need another Royal Navy HQ, please. I'm quite happy. Can you know, get this finished, please? Okay, so I've already got Poland in the Allies. I don't need Poland in the Allies again. Come on, take them out. Not be that difficult. I mean, it's great that we're keeping them in port, but we're not exactly doing horrendous damage to them, are we? That's what I don't like. Let's see if we can bomb them in port. Not quite. Right, the next level of interesting. So the next level of probably naval bomber will allow me to bomb them in port. Okay, rocket artillery ammunition, 42, thank you. Naval HQ, we don't need to be doing that anymore. And, ooh, ooh. Ooh. British nuclear weapons, let's pursue it. Okay. I don't want to do any trading at the moment. I just want to hold off. I'm less okay with the fact that we had some losses there. Okay, that's more like it. Saw a submarine melt there. And our production queue is starting to really ramp up. So yeah, the majority of their sort of units that they've got problems with are like elsewhere. Oh. Oh, no you don't. Get out. Well, I saw the King George there. Okay. So, this is what we don't like. Although, actually, to be fair, the majority of those losses were French. So, you know, acceptable losses. We'll send you back as well for refit. We'll let Hood take up that mantle, and then we do have, yeah, the Queen Elizabeths that are older, but they can fulfill the role. Right, they've just broken out over there. We do have, yeah, some garrison-y type units that we can call upon. Now, E-Force, yeah, we can give you the Surrey. Can give you a couple of maybe Leanders. And then a couple more destroyers, maybe slightly older models. Yeah, that'll do. And then yeah, for E-Force you're missing, you can give you an older destroyer as well. So that gets rid of the APCDs that we had left. So both of you now, I think what we'll do is we'll reroute you to Dover. And yeah, we'll wait the navy that took a bit of a hammering over there. Okay, now it says that we're losing a little bit to convoys. And that's down here. So let's get the Devonshire on it. We can also probably put a force on that as well to make sure that we support. That off the coast of Holland, so we caught another couple of submarines. Lost the Polish corridor, which is going to drop our leadership and things a little bit. Well, Fisher Bank. Oh, old ships, old coastal battleships with carrier support incoming. Good luck. And then Higgerland flights. Well, our destroyers should do decent in that battle. We lost another large submarine. They're the ones that you want to watch out for. Oh, and again. There you go. Carriers. What can you say? Right, so we are attritioning them down. So they got 29 there. So they started with at least 93 ships. We know that, and they definitely had more than that. So, 4 12, 21. Okay, so they're now down to 50 that we can see visible in their ports, plus whatever it is that's down here that's causing us some trouble. Though it looks like... yeah, it looks like the rating's gone down a tiny bit. So wherever they've gone, they're not there anymore. Oh, we just caught something. There we go. Can you please do some damage to them? In fact, let's take both of you. And naval strike. There we go. Another submarine sunk. And East English Channel means the same group. Perfect. That's what we want. Flemish Bank. Yeah, another 3 submarines. Another 6 submarines, actually. With a little bit of naval strike support, and there we go. This is what we wanted. Just let them come out a little bit. And then catch them off the coast of the Dutch lands. Get more. What you want to see is just, lots of little damage. You're nice and out. Oh no. Now I could. Oh, don't disband. We could. Yeah, we'll just detach quickly. Right, if you're going that way. We want to catch you. They aren't particularly fast. That's the problem, you see. Let's, oh yeah, we can take the hood to intercept. Yeah, there it is. Come on. Get it. Get it. Bloody hell. Oh well, we didn't get it, but not the worst thing in the world. We will accept it. We did at least some decent damage to it. Alright, so there goes... yeah, there we go. So we can organise our units. I think that gives us a whole bunch of order of battle things, which is good. Yeah, I don't need to do amphibious unit training. 40 on both of those is fine. Hangar bay maintenance, we'll let that run. Let's get thermal diffusion, the heavy water production, industrial techs. Get everything rocking and rolling, like our life depends on it. And not bad, everyone. This was sort of the ideal early phase of the war, is just really sucking it to them, whilst not taking too many convoy losses. And in fact, I only see a massive sea of no convoy losses. So this is what we want. We've bottled them in. Now, obviously the home fleet is repairing, and it lost mainly destroyers. So what we can do is we can take some destroyers from our impressive destroyer fleet and then move it up to Dover. And then I think out of Dover we will do some patrol missions. With our newly reinforced fleet assets, install Beaverbrook, the Advanced Striking Force, a Indian division, which is formed, I think, in North Africa. Northumbrian division, expand our manufacturing, cash and carry, destroyers. Love it. So we can't get commerce defense because it needs to be at 3, which is a bit of a pain. Same thing with carrier task force. But, oh well, let's get railroad network, get that up and running. And our losses at the moment are pretty good. We've only lost like destroyers, which is useful. Though Venerable is getting a little bit worryingly weak. I can see at least one German unit there. Another Indian division, okay, yeah. Combined Chief of Staff. We're doing all the relevant 40 techs we want to do there for now. Yeah, we've just got a load of like economy things to rock and roll with. Okay. And it's mainly the submarines I'm worried about, because their surface assets... Flemish Bank, okay. Their surface assets are worrying, but to be honest with you... Form the RAF Training Command, sure. A couple of submarines, Deutschland... I think we've got enough to probably lead that back. Won't be the neatest victory. Ah. No.